Corey, gay boy. First also, Riley Smith, how you doing, girl? You good? Charlotte, I'm a third in tonight. Oh, that was quick. They all came in together. They did. Alex Flam, how we doing, brother? Je suis le pantalon. Je suis le tricolore. What's up, Amy? How you doing? You good? Green door. Do you know what, Gav? I don't even know how that song goes, mate. I can't even tell you how that song goes. Also, if you haven't been to watch my last short, what I just made, go and watch it. It's cool as fuck. Alex, oh fucking stop it with the German, mate. I ain't got a clue what you were saying all the way through. I'm alright, Charlotte Duck. How are you? You had a good weekend? I'm in jail. I'm so bad. Oof. Flipping my boot. That's what I'm doing, mate. I'm waiting for this, look. So I flipping my boot for you, Bins. Flipping my boot. Turn it over. Flip to my boot. That's what I'm waiting on. 15 minutes. Dima, how you doing? You good? Dima? Julie? Bins, you alright? Bins is all good. How you doing, doctors? You good? I'm just waiting on some food, and I've made a salad. If you want to see my 4K salad. Oh, look at that. Bits of pepper cut into diamond shapes, look. And I got some patatas bravas in there. So this is the alioli and the smoky sauce to go on top. And a fish cake. So that'll be nice, won't it? But the main event, obviously, is not that. Oh, Alex. Alex, I bought you something. I bought you something from the shop. The farm shop. Not a farm shop. You'll be starving in an hour, Lions. I'll be alright. It's philosophical jabber. Yeah, probably is. Look, Alex, what I have. Le croissant. 57 pence for 4 croissants. And they're always best when they've gone off anyway. So I got that too. But yeah, I've just been chilling and illing in the workshop, doing a bit of filming, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to be that's the bowl for those. Hello. Why would I be starving? Looks good. Thanks, Rayleigh. Gavin, say hello to me then. Yeah, go on. Nat Lee. Hello. Are you cooking? Yeah. Well, it's cooking. I'm just waiting. Still too warm. Oh, it's lovely here. Nikki, no. How are you? Well, good, Charlotte. So what I've been doing in here is I've set my studio up, look, for some recording. So that's what I've been doing in here. I've got this big slab of wood. What I found it in the hardware cord, didn't I, the other day. So I've got this out, and obviously since I've had it in my workshop or my house, it's cracked. So I'm going to split that off, I think. I don't know, I might save that bit, cut it there, cut it into 3, cut that off so that's solid, and then take that. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I've also set up my studio. This is a sneak preview of Mark's bowl. Sorry, everything's going to go mad in here, people, so be aware, because it's fucking carving time, prime time. I've set this up proper. 61 people in already. So this is the preview of Mark's bowl, which is how it's coming along. It's basically been done, this half has been set out basically. So I've scalloped more of this, as you can see. Just brought out these medulla rays and then I've scalloped into here, as you can see from the side. That's the fingers, so you can lift the bowl like that. So that's how it's coming along. I've still not done these edges in here, but that's something I'm probably going to do right now on the live. So enjoy. I have to put my phone like that so I can't, so I can see the comments. But yeah, here we are. Adjustable microphone stand. So yeah, I'm just marking these. I want them quite fat, but I don't want them as fat as they are. So I'm going to try and make a mark like that. Take some of that off. And I'm going to try and do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to get some food, obviously, when it's cooked, but it's hard to try and follow that curve, but basically it's obviously only a rough guide to just take a little bit more off. And I don't have to follow it, obviously, but I mean, if you look at the spalting and stuff in there, I mean, look at that colour. It's like a splash of colour. So this bowl is going to be really beautiful when it's been carved through. I'm obviously going to change these corners slightly. This is just setting this out basically rough, and deepening this a little around this edge here. So I tried to get this end quite tried to get it so that it's got a little dish between there. It gives it an extra facet, doesn't it? But yeah, it's really worked out quite well doing that. I can't read my comments though while you're in there, so I'm just kind of showing you that marking out process. Corey, Alex, why are you cutting turtle shells? It's a piece of wood, mate. It's not a turtle shell. Moonlight City, Roadrunner, Gav, Charlotte, Alex Flam, Gavin, Superman costume, all's in the right places. Woo! I love cooking egg salad. You're all good. Yo, Bins, people. So yeah, I'm kind of just chilling and illing in the workshop, and I was doing a bit of that carving. I'm not sure how to tackle this bit, but I could have a go while we're on the live. Well, it is the difference between this edge here, the thickness of this edge, which is that thick, and the thickness of this edge. So it's not a bad gauge, is it really? Doing that, look. This is where what Mike was talking about earlier, about measuring shit. I didn't even measure that. I did that by eye. It's fucking bang on. But when you get used to doing stuff by eye, do you know what I mean? Measuring shit becomes normal, doesn't it? So you get better at it as well. So, hello lad. Hey up. Bottle of water. What's it gonna be? Good question, Shauna. The funny thing is, I'm going to take you on a bit of a trip with this one. To get it out of the vise, where it is now, to show you, I've got to turn this around because the camera is attached to the vise. So when I turn the vise around, it's going to make the camera move around it, hopefully. Anyway, so let me see if this works like it's supposed to. Basically like this, and then here we go. Bottle of water. I ain't got all my comments turned on either. Thanks for looking after everything, people of the chat. You know who you are. You beautiful people. So yeah, if I put my screwdriver in there, which you can almost see on the camera, I got to do this to undo it to get it out the device. So you're going to go that way for a minute, kind of around the bowl. Got to go further. How far do I need to go before I can get it out? Here we go. There we go. Now just bring you back upright. And there is the bowl. So that's what it's going to be, essentially. It's a bowl with made of spalted, it's got spalted wood in the middle. It's got a lot of inclusions of different colours in the wood. It's going to be different here. It's going to be flat. So I'm going to flatten part of that off. And obviously what I've done at this end with that scalloping, which feels quite nice, feels really nice in the hand. What I've done with that scalloping is going to be replicated on this side as well, obviously. So I've scooped this out here. I'm going to scoop it out here too. Try and follow that similar line. Do it the same way. There is a crack in this, obviously, on this side, but I've got quite a lot of thickness here. It's quite thick. It's about that thick. And if you look on the inside, there is no crack. So I think this should be good. Basically, I'll be cutting away most of this. If you look at the profile of this one to this one, all this fatness here will be gone. So anyway, yeah, let me put it back in the vise, and I'll probably go and get the food and go and mukbang. Where's that gone? Oh no! What's it? Lost my screwdriver. So yeah, just mind the camera a minute. Bit of a roller coaster. I'll just show you what I've been doing. Excusez-moi. Should be good. So I've been using two different tools on this. I've been using this to do the rough work, to basically get the shape in there, get some of that wood out. You can see how deep it was at the other side. And then I've also been using this Robin Hood spoon knife to basically, if that's a rough cut from this, then this will be smooth cut, and you can see that I've made that so that it transitions quite nicely with the shape of the blade. Use the shape of the blade to your advantage, basically, and that's what I've been doing. So I've been scooping these out here. There you go, Shauna. That's what it is anyway. Sorry, I'm kind of not watching everyone. Runic, hey, Runic Workshop. Lynn the Wolf, She-Wolf, how you doing? Hey, Bev, how you doing? Monkey, how you doing? I don't know if it's that busy in here, but there's a lot of people popped in, isn't there? But yeah, so that's basically how I've been using. I'll show you both using both tools. I've got some shorts that I've made already that haven't been put up yet. To basically show you what these tools are so simple to use if you get the right angle. You can be so gentle. So what I'm doing there is I'm trying to put the center of this past the line so that it scoops up to the line there. so I'm not taking too much off. And if you notice, what I'm doing is I'm rolling this like that. So I'm literally slicing, because this is a tough wood, it's old, it's not green wood, and I'm able to follow the line like that. My apologies for it being actually mounted on the vise, so I'm not just trying to get it all in one go, because this is the fine edge. Wait, slipped. Good job on taking that edge off already. Just shows how easy it is to slip. I'm trying to be really gentle, not take too much off, obviously, but a bit of a funny bit there. There we go. Let's take that down and then transition that in a little bit more with the bit that's already in. Try not to go too close to this edge with too much force. So is Mark actually in? Nikki. Runic Workshop, how you doing? You good? Thanks for popping by, man. It's really cool. I'm Bev, Nikki, Letty, how you doing? Not too bad. Oosh. So yeah, you can see that line is nicely etched in. Still got a couple of mil I can use up. So never go to the line unless it's the last minute. But it's quite tough wood, so what I'm doing is just turning it as I go in, just to get that. I want a curve in it. I don't want it to be flat. I'm going to use the tool for what it's meant for, you see. There we go. It does leave lumps and bumps, this tool though, so I'm going to even this out a little bit. There we go. Then it's left a ridge on this side. I'll just try and get rid of that ridge. Because I'm not close to the edge, you see, I can put a bit more effort into that. But I'm only getting the basic bumps out. And then I'll change tools to the wonderful wood spoon knife. And this might be a pain in the butt actually with the camera there, but what I'm essentially aiming to do is yeah, it's not easy that way. Might do it like that with the camera there. Essentially try and use it a bit more like a draw knife. Try and get that curve to match the profile on the wood. It's not easy with the camera there though, so I might have to do this. How's that for you guys? You probably still see it quite well. And I might be able to then once you start getting a clean cut, you see, it's quite an awkward, but it's like a mock-ton position. Just so it all essentially just follows that line, and I get those gouge marks out, you see. How's that? Look good enough? Good thing to do as well, once you do that. Rub your pencil marks out a little bit, It's just wood again, and you can't see it, and it helps you see the line where you've drawn it a bit funny, or it helps you see the line of the actual wood. So there, now I've rubbed that out, I can see there's a little bit at the top. Just want to, I mean, this corner's going to change anyway. That wants to fettle in there, look. Obviously these knives are pretty sharp and I'm not trying to take a lot off, so it might not look like I'm doing a lot. But that's essentially the last line, that's what I want to leave, isn't it? That's just going to be sort of semi-permanent. Well, it's going to stay there. And I'll try and get this side the same, basically, so that they're both matching with this thickness into this bowl. Also, while I'm doing that, at the same time, I'm concentrating on not taking too much out here, because then I'm making this even thinner, and this is going to then still be too thick. So I've got to make this thinner, but not this, essentially. But yeah, it's feeling alright. It's a little bump in the middle. And these knives are bloody awesome if you're using them the right way. I mean, if this was greenwood, obviously it'd be a different story again. But once you start getting those nice cuts in there, finishing cuts, essentially just scraping the wood, but trying to create no bumps, no lumps. Like so. Now I can feel that with my fingers. There's hardly any raised area, it's all just scooped in, just how I liked it, see? And on this side I'll do the same, essentially just taking this corner off like before. I'll show you doing that if you want. And then I'm going to go and get my food. It's all go. I've been doing about 15 things at once all day. So try and keep it the same. Can't see the other side, can you? You see that? Yeah, you can just see that corner. A lot easier this way because of the way the camera is. So now I can take this bump off. Whoop, sorry. We're on a wobble cam. I'm sorry I'm not even really watching anyone's comments, but I will in a moment. I'll catch up with you all in a minute. There we go. So this does leave a fairly deep ridge, you see, the concave of that. The curve of this tool is obviously quite a bit more than the curve of this tool, so but that's what this is for finishing those cuts. It's gone pretty well actually, it's nice. Right. Try and put the same amount of work, same amount of cut in, so it comes out just like the other side. Take those corners off. Okay, so got a similar effect on the other side. You can see which bit of wood's been cut almost as well, because it goes lighter coloured as it goes to clean wood underneath. So this is a little easier in a way to get this, but I can use the other side, look, to see how I've got it there and try and do it the same. even with the grain, there's still a grain that's almost against you. There we go. Because it's a curved knife, you have to kind of get the area curved first, and then obviously it's super awkward as well because it's got the camera exactly where I don't want it but exactly where I need it for you guys to see what I'm doing. So thanks everyone for being in. Sorry I'm not watching the comments properly, but I will be in a minute. Yeah, it's a bit funny bit of wood that is. I might have to start coming in this way. Might have a bit more look there. There we go. Get the grain, there we go. Got a nice cut through it. You can hear the cut probably. Well, hopefully. Well, before it was snatching against the grain, you see, so just change the angle slightly. This obviously this grain is very wild. It's smoothing up nicely. I just wanted to do a proper carving live, because I know generally probably everyone that walks in just thinks I'm some smart ass. There we go. So basically on that area that I've just cut, which is around here and around here, there's literally no grooves whatsoever. I've managed to cut that real nice. So just this central area here which is grooved, which I can obviously use this for to get that in with the rest. I mean, I wouldn't want to sit and do this for hours with this knife, but you get the idea. What I'm doing is working my way through it and getting it smooth, nice surface, and then I can glide it across. There we go. How's that looking? Good? Obviously I did have a slip and chopped this bit of the bowl out, so I'm going to take it out the vice and have a look at everyone thinks, and then we'll go get some food. Oh yeah. There we go. Back to normal. So yeah, this is how it looks. Let's have a look. How you doing, people? Hey, plywood. So this curve is a little bit different, but essentially into that curve and then into that curve. So that's what I'm aiming at. It makes a real nice dish at the bottom. And when you put your hands underneath, I start with the bottom of the bowl obviously. When you put your hand underneath there, it feels like a tactile. So you can put your fingers into it. I'm essentially going to do a similar thing to all this and then replicate it on this side as well. So you won't really ever see that. You won't really ever see this. But if you pick it up and put your hands underneath here, where it's meant for, you get that nice little cut out there. You can put your fingers into it, it feels nice. You might eat a whole quiche. Hey! Well, my food's done, so we're going to split this later as well. So I'm going to do a bit more to this on the top there, and then I'm going to split this. So let's go, people. I don't know. Just took for a live, I think. It's quite cool. 120 people. I just like sometimes doing things which prove that you're not just a div talking muck on the internet, you know. It's nice to show that you're not just that simple. Do you know? Right, fish cake's ready. Need to get the patatas bravas out. So looking good. Flip on my boot. People are dropping off. Yo, Mike, how you doing, brother? You good? Hey, legendary princess, you good? Letty, Charlotte, Electro, bro, Shashka. Thank you. Appreciate your comment. Charlotte, plywood, yes, brother. How you doing, man? Sandpaper. You enjoying yourselves? Monkey, Charlotte, Electro, Mike, plywood, Aaron. How you doing, people? So there we go. Patatas bravas in the building. Putting them back in the thing that they came in. So there we go, plating up some salad. Hey, pine and oak, yo! I've just been doing a bit of carving and now my tea's ready, so I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna go do some more carving. I'll show you when I get back, mate. Just building the bar, watching a true legend in carving. Ha! Cheers, Mike, man, you're a madhead. Hi, Pine. Oh, is it this in the English? British Army. Mike, mate. Jester, hi. Pine and oak and woodwork. Whoever's pogging the love button, appreciate that too. So here we go. Potato bravas, which is some sort of Spanish concoction, I believe. Smoky sauce. And alioli. Alioli. Love this stuff. So here we go. We're building, people. We're building. There's a bit of a... Ooh, the salad's gone a bit flaky. It's a bit warm in here, I think. 25. Right. Here we go. Plate cam. Have it better over there, wouldn't it? Is that better? So I've got this fish. Oh no! What smoky stuff to go over the patatas bravas. Smoky sauce. Smoky tomato sauce, I believe. Dropped a bit. And some alioli next. This is about 30p from Morrison's. Got a fish cake in there. She ain't pretty, but she works. And the rest of this alioli is going to go on top of my fish cake. Not full points for presentation, but how are we looking? Looks good. Sounds good. Hey, Bev. Thanks all you lovely people for being in here, man. You're freaking awesome. I love you all. Yeah, you can have some. Cheers, Electro. Si fixes his dinner. Jester, yeah, just welcome in, bro. So yeah, and I'm just gonna put a little stomach stuff on my salad so it's not dry because it's gone a bit flaky. So a bit of olive oil, drown that shit in it, and a little bit of balsamic. Nothing too crazy. I normally go mad with this stuff, but just a little. It does taste good. It's only from Aldi as well. It's quite good quality. Like 3 or 4 quid. And obviously the salt. I like salt. Help me absorb some. There we go. Half salad. Half fish cake. Half man, half biscuit. There you go. Good enough? What do we reckon? Scores out of 10 for that. I pulled it out of my arse basically because I forgot to eat. So, salad away. And obviously, for those of you who know, I've got half a cheesecake left. What we're saying, hello people, good to see you. Thanks for being here, everyone. It's awesome. I know everyone buggers off when I stop carving, generally, but it's amazing. I love you lot. Just about got it. Hello, Bins. All right, mate. Oh, cheers, Monkey. Good night, mate. Sorry I missed you. Good food porn. Thanks, bro. Runik's Workshop. Yes, man. How you doing, brother? Can't wait to see it. What, the carving? Yeah. I'm just going to swallow this, basically, and we'll go. So, yeah, chat away to you lot. Cheesecake, can I send you some? Mate, you can have some for me. So I'll do with you lot. Put you there. And sit and eat on my chair rather than bending it fucking hurt. Hey, how you doing? I remember you from earlier. Please, my postcode is 3,500. Yeah, okay. He's on a diet. It's a nightmare to eat as well. Cheers, Rooney. Alex, how you doing, man? It's great to see you again today. Great to see you, brother. Chatting away. It gets too much, doesn't it, the chat, but it's so much fun. I have a way of, because you've probably heard me talking and stuff, you can read my comments easier. Adrian, hi. Charlotte, hello. How are you, dear? So I bit myself in the ass, I think. I did a live with the intention that I was going to download it and chop it. You did say that, yes. Status uploading. Bugger. So it's going to take longer to upload than you need it to. You kind of need it now, huh? Well, make people wait, man. I'm making me die. Jester, go and get some food, man. What's up with you? I'm not trying to make anyone jealous. Like, this is gone off salad with some cheap patatas bravas and a fish cake out of the freezer. I think it's glitched. My battery's down as well, so. You said you knew? I'm an old. I'm Pilot, that says. I hope it's not glitched, mate. Lever. Tibift mia. I don't know what that means. Supply. The fucking uploading taking longer than the actual damn live. Goddamn live. So, reports on this, it's good. Did you really just ask me what time it is in my country? It's 9:30. Hey, Nicky New. Electro brother, how you doing, sir? How was Comic Con? How was it, man? Hungry bit in bed? Well, go get some. Oh, fish cake. Got some in the middle. Wonder what that is. Good, that's what that is. 79, no. I'm not 79 years old. Making some food, Nicky? From England, Jester. Hey, silly sunset. Falafel wraps. Oh, yeah. Bit falafel. I like that. Gavin on the go's got a new song out. Everyone go and have a look. They're hot. You're hot. Oh, thanks. It's actually cooled down quite a bit. I'm not hot. If I take my t-shirt off, you wouldn't say that. No, this is my tea. So it's PM. It's night time for me. The accent you like. I feel like I need a coffee. Nice weekend away. Nice. Yeah. Did you see anything actually in there that you actually thought, oh, it's quite interesting? Because obviously you're going to know about all that, even if it's not your bag. There must have been some cosplay chicks or something. I live with my family, Shashika. Yes, enjoy, Nicky. Enjoy food. No, I don't live. I live with my my mother, but she's out at the moment. She's at a gig. A case in the joint. Yeah, and even if I did live alone, I live alone with like 4 axes and a gun and multiple knives and other sharp implements and quite big bats and all sorts of stuff. So hopefully they're not casing the joint. I lost you. Can I guess your age? Yeah, sure, go for it. It's a great game to play. Stroke my ego, Jester. Come down. Mike, come down. 40. Oh, you can be my friend, Jester. I could eat this in a workshop, couldn't I? Probably better. Pretty good. Good lunch. 40 is a good guess. I appreciate the compliments, but I'm older. Now I'm 38 at night. It's about that, yeah. Cheers, plywood. We lost half the people, but if I go back in there, we might pile back in, eh? I've got to come back and get cheesecake anyway, but we're losing the light for carving, aren't we? Hold on. I've got to find somewhere to eat. I'm 6 foot on Tinder. Who's that? A lesson on proper sharpening. Heard of a workshop doing a decent job at defending himself in his workshop. Properly dressed chisel, yeah. No one's going to mess with that. You can't get them out. You get stuck. If you throw a chisel into someone's torso or fucking lob it or hit them with it, you can't get it out. You get stuck in there. Boom, boom, boom. All the lights, all the lights. So I'm going to put you like there. And I'm sitting eating my potato bravas in here with the camera equipment in my ear. Now, well, look at your workshop. Do you know what I mean? You've only got to pick up a saw, haven't you? That's going to bother someone, isn't it? Are you older or younger than my dad? I don't know, Jester. How old's your dad? Odd one, but fair enough. So yeah, we'll get some more people in there in a minute. Do a bit more carving with my axe this time. I wanted to finish that part of the bowl with you guys and show you what I've been up to on one side. It probably only took me an hour at the most to get that kind of shape in there. It's only I'm not sure what to do with the rest of it yet either, so I'm not thinking about that. But yeah, it's gone from this to, from this, you can see the difference between the profiles on either side of the bowl. Code Talk, what's up, mate? God, now that I think of it, I would turn this place in an absolute horror movie if I had to look around. Yes, mate. Everything's heavy, sharp, blunt. It's like, you've got to pick the right things, haven't you? In your mind. What could I pick up? Do you know what I mean? A mug could be a weapon, couldn't it? Or a screwdriver. I've got a screwdriver here. It's like a fucking sword. What size is that fucker? Monster. What do you think of Trump? Not that fussed either way, to be honest. He's a businessman. He's obviously a fall guy. He's been used. He's not in charge. Anyway, they're letting him do things, aren't they? So, I mean, it's a big question, really. What do you think of Trump? I mean, he was in Home Alone, wasn't he? Home Alone 2. Depends what your angle is, Jester. If they are sub 8k, Earth will be my weapon. Use them as the bat. But don't come on floor. I had a good Trump this morning. Right. I'll just go down to this text in a second, so hold on a minute. Sorry, people. The background looked like Saw. What does it? Like the garage in Saw. Yo, Aaron. Ha! You remembered that film I keep asking you about yet. Man, it's doing my head in. Dead Man's Shoes, but is in my top 10, so it's similar. Oh, Dead Man's Shoes. What, do you remember anything about the film whatsoever? To remind me, because I know what you're talking about as well now, but I can't think of the film. Can't make the association, Aaron. You have to think of something to remind me and it'll come to me, mate. I like Eminem. Well, he's probably not my favourite rapper, to be honest. He's pretty good. I like he's got real technical skills. But I don't know. His music's it's a bit white, isn't it? How you doing, mate? You alright, Corey, bro? I can't concentrate on my live anyway, so. I like peanut ones as well. Apart from the shells. The shells get stuck in your teeth, don't they? I'm gonna turn my fan off. Because it's making me cold. Yeah, I remember talking to you about it, Aaron. Oh, was it Battle Royale? Was it a Japanese film called Battle Royale? Battle Royale. Battle Royale! It might be that. Can't remember. Did you, Corey? Is that what you did this morning? Have you put a video up of it? That's mint, dude. No way. Should have said. I suppose you didn't if you had a power cut. My phone was alright, probably. You know that film, Battle Royale, yeah. It's like so it's a revenge kind of movie, isn't it? Death Proof? Was it Death Proof? It could be Death Proof. Cars and Chicks. Tarantino. Death Proof. Maybe? Yes, Gav, I've got half of it left. I'm going to go and eat it now. Thanks for reminding me. I've just finished. That was quite good. Yeah, tell a rude joke, Jester. Gav will appreciate it. And everyone else, probably. Peanut M&M's. M&M's minis. Don't waste my time. Yeah. I quite like it. It's the shell. I can't get the shell. I like chocolate peanuts without the shell. So M&M's were what started me off. Peanut M&M's what started me off. And then I was like, oh, I want to get in without the shell because the shell's rank. And that's what started me off, mate. And that's why I got some on my cheesecake. Smaller tipped saw. What, like not as deep a bar? Yeah. You get those little pruning saws, don't you? They're like same price as a big saw, but with an S. Definitely reminds me of it. What do you call a gay dinosaur? Oh, but peanut butter M&M's. Peanut butter M&M's. You see, we don't have those, Mike. I might have that in certain shops, randomly placed throughout the world, the land, but not. Yeah, go on, Aaron, because I'm intrigued now. Because I'll be like, oh yeah. Grab the camera for a Tony Christie edit. You munchkin. Gav, you make me laugh, mate. Death race, Aaron. It could be. Fuck, it must be something I came across whilst looking for films and then just gone, well, forget about that. Because you've said Dead Man's Shoes, I'm thinking, what would I be stupid enough to say is like Dead Man's Shoes? Because there's not a lot that is like Dead Man's Shoes, is there? And cheesecake. And then I'm going to get my axe out and everyone's going to come back in again, aren't they? So, mod onslaught coming up. Obviously, I've got to eat my beautiful cheesecake with a beautiful spoon. So, how weird is it to say that? Everyone knows which one's my favourite spoon. Oh, Gav. Okay, wait. If you're peanut butter and M&Ms, we will work it out. I will send them. You send back pickled onion monster munch. Yeah, Mike. I'll find you some of them. I think they sell them in Morrison's. I can definitely send you some. Obviously, I would say I'll pay for crisps, but I don't know what the postage is going to be. Oh, well, we'll work it out. Yeah, if you're sending something. Same as, isn't it? Why do look like Steve Blackshaw? What, the guy off of BBC? He does nature documentaries about sharks and shit. I've got half of one left. I'm going to have a go. It's been in the fridge as well, so. I reckon we can sort something out with that, Mike, in the coming weeks or days, whatever. Depends how desperate you are. Yeah, the giant ones, I don't know if you can find them anymore. You can get them in multi-packs. But there is a few shops about that sell weird things like that, so I might find them in there. But yeah. Yes, what are you scared of? Ooh, Steve Blackshaw. What? What are you scared of? I mean, generally I don't come across sharks or anything like that, but I'm alright with animals, but I do know there's a limit. Not a lot. Not spiders, not snakes, not heights, not rock climbing, mountain biking, going fast. I like all those things. I don't like going around in a circle, like on a waltzer. I'm like, boo. I probably wouldn't like the deep sea. I think that would be pretty hectic. I'd just be like, even if nothing came near me. So, the deep sea and dying old alone. How's that for you, Jester? Gav, mate, how was your radio in the end anyway? It was funny chatting to you through that. It's a good start, mate. You've been and made loads of people really fucking happy today, Gav, making them laugh. I know you have, because I fucking heard you doing it, mate, on your radio. I was recording videos and talking to everyone as well, so I can stay in fully, but I know full well you fucking made people laugh today. You made me laugh already. Yeah, even a large ram can be an absolute arsehole. Yeah, nice to hear it, Gav. What are you laughing at, Charlotte? You're just in the background going, oh, he's funny. Or something's tickled you anyway. Yeah, it worked out in the end. Oh, you Kylie Minogue joke. I like that, mate. It was good. Looks good for her old age. If you were 20 years older, she'd be dead. I can see why I was a bit disgruntled, but still. He's good, isn't he? Oh, Gav, it makes you laugh. Bull Rolling Thunder, King of the Ants. AI ain't got a fucking clue, mate. I thought that when you said I'm going to ask AI, I thought, fair game, but it ain't going to know fuck all, is it? AI's dumb as fuck. You got away with it in the end. Crack. Yeah. Charlotte wants some of your crack, I think, Gav. I think that's what she said. King of the Ants. What the fuck? Oh, Aaron, I wish there was something more you could remember. Dead man's shoes, but on acid. Lions you get. That's what you said, isn't it, Charlotte? Well, Charlotte kind of wants some of Gavin's, I think. I think Gav's got some good stuff. Yeah, she said, it's Gavin, can he just crack me up? Crack me up? I think she wants cracking up, mate. Can I make you? Make me what? What the fuck are you on about, Jester? Santa Barbara. Someone say sack. Charlotte's flipped it again. Reverse Uno. Can I make your brain tick? Possibly, mate. If you put like an old clock in there or something. Sack and crack. It's just a formula, isn't it? You're down like 4 flat tires. What's up, Mike, bro? Oh, you're down like... Right, I get you. Sorry, man. You're down. All right. Who's down for crack? Crack one off. Word am Bowden zo sort zen when von de Luffen araft, Alex. Where did Alex? Where is it? Where is Alex gone? Is he still here? Round the back. Charlotte. You can tell Charlotte's back in town. Alex Flam's laughing. I don't know what he said, Alex, but it sounded funny. Crack a jack. It is crack a jack. Every time we come in here. I've spent more time eating than I have carving, haven't I? Quite surprised when I put my mind to things. I know it's a bit sharp and a bit nerve, but you can see the transitional angle. What type of crack? That's what we're just discussing, Jester, basically. You always come in when I'm eating. I know, look. It's the last slice of cheesecake that I put chocolate peanuts on top of just for the fun of it, and it's actually really good. My house is broken. Crack that middle. Let your minds fill in the blank. The spoons. Oh, the Matrix. You're on the Matrix still. I want some crack. I don't know what it does to you. I think it does get you a bit high, Mike. You're right. Anyway, I'm about to get this big lump of... I'm going to split this piece of wood, I think. I'm going to ask your opinion on it as well, Mike. I know everyone else. How you doing, Lisa? You good? Hi, Lisa. How's the burn? Making the biggest, dirtiest ice cream milkshake. Nice. An R18 certificate. You're putting some vodka in it. I can't translate. It's against the law. Is it, Alex? Mate. There we go. That's my Sunday dinner. I feel quite privileged to have drunk, to have eaten that, but I'm okay. Oh, hold on. Awful electro. Oh no. Cracks me up. Crack, sack and back. I know. There you go, Charlotte. See, you started it. That's basically what you just admitted there. You started that. Crack is a bit Moorish. Quite often. Both kinds of crack are a bit Moorish, I believe. Something in a different language. Can you translate? Probably not, unless I know that language or know what it says. No. Sorry to hear that, Lisa. Hope you get well soon. Yeah. Hope you're all right, Lisa. Horchata. No, I've never tried horchata. Mickey D. Cracking this chat, innit? Hey, Gav. Well, I've said this before. The people in the chat make the fucking live half the time. So I don't know whether to do a bit more on this bowl first and then chop the log or what. Yeah, she said she'd been in Electro and had someone look at it. First and second degrees or something like that. I think it's really painful on a knuckle as well, you said, didn't you, Lisa? I tell you what, you're not wrong. All I'm hearing of young lads at work, how'd everyone's suddenly okay with them eating out at Browntown. What the fuck, Aaron? What are you trying to tell us, mate? What? I tell you what, you're not wrong. All I'm hearing off young lads at work is how everyone's suddenly okay with eating out at Browntown. What, you mean a bit? If he looks gay and he sounds gay, then he's probably gay. Just one finger, thankfully. That's good, Lisa. At least you. What's the barking spider? Bang into it. Young'uns, are they? What do you mean? What do you mean, Aaron? You're pickling my head, mate. So yeah, not sure whether to do some more of this, even though I'm not sure exactly where I'm going with all of it anyway. What I do know is I've got a trick and I'm going to see if it works, not on the live, but I'll show you afterwards. Fuck it, bum licking. I'm not sure about that, mate. I mean, there's time and a place, isn't there? I'm not sure there ever is one. Tongue, what is it? Tongue punch in the fart box. No, just straight bum lickers. What do you mean? I mean, I don't mind taking a bit of a fucking, taking a bite out of someone's ass, but Killingans on the starboard bow. Killingans, what? Killingans on the starboard bow. Killingans. Don't know. Fancy a bum. Guys. Corey fucking ruined it. Well, you didn't. You just told the joke instead. You got there first, I guess. Anyway, so shall I just chop this up because it's late? What is it? 10. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to leave the other side of this bowl, and I'm going to do that. Well, I could dig this out on a live now, some of it, and just show you. Killing Klingons, gay boy. What wood is this bowl? Do you know what, D Hamo? I'm unsure. It came from a tree that fell over on a fence near the Amazon building down there, across there, about 2 miles away. And then it's been in my workshop, and it's got all spalt inside it, where the colour of the mould has started to take hold of the wood, which you can just about see there. You can see it on the back as well. I think it's either sycamore or alder. It could be alder, this could be. So I don't think it's sycamore, because sycamore tends to be very stringy when it's green, it's stringy. So yeah, gay boy. Fuck off. Straight after a bath on your birthday, maybe not, but not on first dates. Like it's lots up too. What are they doing? Just hooking up to lick each other's bumholes? That's weird. You know why though? Well, because you don't get pregnant, Nikki. That's why bum love's big. So dogs get to know each other. Get your toothpicks out. What's Gav saying? Klingons on the starboard bow. Star Trek. Klingons. That's spelt correctly, Alex. Yes. I pop out to send a message and come back to this bumfuckery. What the actual? Hi. So yeah, I'm going to dig the other end of this bowl out on there. So you can watch my total tomfoolery of putting it in the vise. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get that angle there across there, so I can get the best, what's it called, out of it. But obviously I've got to do it with my camera equipment attached as well, so extra fun in the sun. Don't want it protruding really near the edges. So I dig some of this out, do the basic work so you can see it, and to get more viewers basically. You lot are awesome. We've talked to you all day. You know that. But let's do some woodworkings. Let's have a go, shall we? So what I did was I dug an area out like this. Yeah, sorry, I can't move this like that so I can see your comments. Come on, mate. And I could at least read some of your comments, can't I? Strangling is foreplay. Yeah, well, this is what happened in the 1930s in Germany, isn't it? Everyone just became perverse. And that's why they were doing the books and stuff, burning the books. So I'm going to take this area out first, basically, the simple bit in the middle. We know that's going to be removed. So I'm going to take that bit out first, and then I'm going to work my way slowly towards this edge and that edge, and try and get that the same. Like that. I can even do that now, can't I? There we go. Let's have a little Little sharpener. So what I do is pull it back and roll it like that. Okay. Quick strop just to sharpen it back up, and then I'll have a go. So I can't see comments from here because I'm using a good camera. So here we go. We'll take some that way. Let's get rid of that bump. So I can kind of go for it for the first bit. So now I'm going to take more off anyway. Still trying to keep it symmetrical though, and not just take loads off in one spot. So using, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see the chisel coming down, so I can leave the piece. What brought that up anyway? Has someone just brought that up, like someone's kid's been on about it or something? Great lighting, Si. So take that a bit further out there. So widen it out a little bit. And then I can bring it forward like that. I can do it with a bit more confidence on this side because I've done it once on the other side, so I remember what it looked like as I was doing it. Ooh, got a slip in the vise. Back up a second then. Hold on to your hats, folks. Vice cam. Probably the neck of the sides, but I'm going to deal with them when I get to them. There we go. I know this is absolutely crazy to do in your life, isn't it? But anyway, you get the basic idea of it. Oh, good night, Alex Flam. Bonne nuit, my friend. Je suis le pantalon. My friend, I will see you soon. You take care. It was awesome to see you alive again today. And I look forward to seeing you whenever you've got a cupboard to put up. But thanks, Alex. Appreciate you, man. This is what I mean about doing stuff on lives. I'm concentrating. Can't really tell. Going across the end grain on this bit. Sounds like I've got an edge jug outside. Where's a cat? Might be a hedgehog. So this is the start of the second side, basically. So I started it off and just keep digging away. So I'm widening this out, digging it further back there. Alright. Should have just carried on doing that. I ended up eating in the middle, didn't I? So this is a bowl, Richard. It's the underside of a bowl, which I've just done part of on that side. I've gone weird out of focus. Hello? Like too much light in the shot or something. There we go. Bit better. What are you making with this? It's a bowl, which I'll show you. I'm just showing the process of starting this off to get that bump away, and then I can start widening and deepening it to bring it the same as this side. But I'll show you the other side in a second. I'm off some food too. Nice one. Cheers, Aaron. I'm going to think about that film as well. Been bouncing all afternoon, getting 50 subs. Woo! You're good, Aaron, man. You've made it. It's all good, mate. It's all for fun, remember. Don't take it too seriously. It can get a bit weird. But I appreciate you, Aaron. It's all good, mate. You've been a nice freaking good laugh and a nice lad. Do you know what I mean? We've been in some good conversations and stuff. And your mad is lovely, so I wish you all the best with it, man. We'll be here anyway. What am I talking about? We'll be here. So yeah. So put this on there. Okay. So this is what I've been making all this time. Sorry, I can't concentrate enough. But thanks, Aaron. I appreciate you, man. You're awesome. Don't worry about it. It's all good, buddy. Later, Aaron. Cheers, mate. So yeah, it's wooden bowl. And that's what it looks like. It's going to be different here, flat. It's going to be clean inside the bowl as well. I've got to finish this off and put an edge. I'm going to put an edge around the bowl. But I've really started, that's fairly easy work that is, but I've really started making progress with the underside today. I may have gone a little bit too small with the central part, but I can always make it not look so crazy. But it's just literally like a little stand for it to sit on. Can't really see, too many shadows. But it's got a little bowl, little stand to sit on. Look. I've also mushed these in the vise, so well, I'm thinking I'm going to take in that corner off anyway. But mainly today I was just showing everyone what it's like just to this process. This is the starting of the process of taking this bump down here, and this is nearing the end of its process with quite nice lines, nice thicknesses and stuff. So that's going to be underneath the bowl, you see. just somewhere to sort of lift it up and put it somewhere. If you were using it as a serving bowl, or I don't know, put chocolate peanuts in it, couldn't you? If anyone remembers why that's funny, good on you. But yeah, I'm going to move my camera and I'm going to do some accent, and then I'll split that log, and then I'm going to bugger off anyway. Veggies with Worcestershire sauce. That sounds good, mate. Sounds good. So yeah, I'm going to take these off. Ooh, they won't even hold on hardly at all anyway. I'll move my stand back where it comes from. Back where it started. So just put my stand back on there. It'll be back on with you. We'll just axe this log out. See how that goes. There we go, people. Just a bit of fun axing this out now. How is everyone doing? We all good? Very nice, Richard. Santiago, Texas again. How you doing, brother? Robert Over. How you doing, man? You good? Sorry, I'm faffing my camera. Apologies. We needed a recount. Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember anything about who won it, or well, I know Mark won it, but I can't really remember how. I was fucking spandangled, mate. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is have a bit of a kickabout with this bit of wood that I found. Might be beech. Don't know. It was randomly placed just on the floor, so I picked it up. It's got a pair of cracks in it though. I was going to ask Mike what he thought, but good to see you, Robert. Another Smith, finally. What's your what? That's right, Electro, yeah. That's the whole point. Yeah, that was the whole joke, wasn't it? That was the bowl that once I'd made this bowl bit, I filled it with chocolate peanuts and said, who wants to guess how many? And Mark was like, what do I win? What do I win? I was like, I don't know. You can take the bowl if you want. So that's how this came about. But that's what I've been working on today. You can really see it like quite well in that light. Just a nice place to lift from under the bowl. Don't know why, it's just what it kind of said to me that it should be like. So I'm going to change all this a little bit, and I might even run some of these down the bottom there. I'm not sure, might just leave them in the bottom. But yeah, so this other side, obviously you see the difference where I've just roughed it out, and then I can clean a little bit more out, and I can kind of get the thickness the same on both sides as well by doing this. But yes, this is the bowl that has been being made. It's took ages and I'm terrible for it, but okay, plug my phone in. That's worked out perfectly. Excellent. Soul Woodsmith, yes indeed. So yeah, my question to the people watching who would be interested in the reply is that this is cracked, obviously, but only to here. I'm wondering if I should cut this end of the bowl off, cut this end of the piece off, and use this for something, because it's quite a thick piece of wood, and this is similar kind of depth, or whether to just split the whole thing all the way down. I'll try and treat this as like 2 different pieces of wood, and 1, 2, and 3 pieces of wood like that. Oh. Woodsmith, yes. If you say so. If you say so, mate. But yeah, I don't know. I might hack some out of it. Doesn't really matter. I just want to try and use this bit of wood for some interesting, you know. The crack might be further than it looks. I really want to risk that splitting, but that's true. That's true, martial arts boy. That's very true. I'm just looking at it now. It doesn't look very far on this side, but when you follow the dirt and the grain on this side, it could be all the way down to there. Whereas on this side, it looks like it's about there. So it's not a lot, but it's an inch or more difference. So guess I'll just go with the split A, which you know, saves us having to fuck about. So there we go. Split this. Oh, let me have a pee and then we'll split it. Right, yeah, people. I've given this a bloody good sharpen as well, this axe, so I'm only going to split that out. You should be able to see it if I do it this way. Just using this as a wedge really rather than cutting, but you should be able to see that split. See it going? So that's about it. Split twice as well, look. If I grab the axe handle with my hand there, look, I can push it down further. So it's split into 3 almost, look. So we'll just get that away there. So we've got a nice big chunk there, which is sweet. got another chunk coming off of this one, so we'll just slide our axe down there. Okay, so that's our chunk. That's the weird bit. It's got a very strange curve to it. So we do have a nice little bit that we can make out of that. It's almost a handle. Sorry people. Handle that hardwood. Follow the natural split. It's the only natural progression. Definitely electro. Right into a knot. What you making? Why are you looking at me like that? How you doing, man? You good? So there's just a little sliver basically that's come out, isn't there? So chop that pretty clean. That's how sharp that axe is. Just straight through. Clean that. It's gonna make it, might make some sort of crazy. I'm getting a handle out of here. Such a sharp axe now, it's unbelievable. So, crazy spreadoon thing, isn't it? So let's do this the same. Straight through it. There we go. And just squaring it all off again using the axe. If you can make a letter opener, something like that. It's going to be pretty thin, but I'm just showing what can be done with a piece of wood if you so desire. Big spreader. Don't know why I've ended up doing this so late at night, but here we are. There we go. And then take this thickness out of here so it's all a bit more shaped and smoother. Then a little basic shape just to show what's going on. Do some axing really, but make that look pretty good, I reckon. There's a natural bump in it there, which is quite nice. But big spreader. Maybe I'll make this into a bread knife or something. Don't think it'd last very long as a spreader, but just showing the basics, what you can get up to making a bladed shape. There we go. But yeah, not sure what to do the rest of the block. Can do something with that after. Get nice out. And I'll have a faff around with this. And then I'll be off to bed. Who's in here then? It's Patrick. Alrighty hoes, alrighty chat. Hey Patrick, how was your day, mate? I caught you this morning. Driving down the motorway. How's the rest of your day, buddy? Hey Stephen, how you doing, buddy? Won't steel be more practical? Yeah, I was just thinking on my feet, stuff that you could do with a piece of wood of that shape. I mean, got a funny shape, but it's quite cool. I like it. So just take that corner off of the top and the bottom of there, so I can get an handle on whether that handle works. It kind of does. Surprising, but so just basically making it look, basically getting the marks out of it, and you see where this is, the grains missed or whatever. Yep, Stephen. How you doing, barrel buddy? Wouldn't still be more practical. Whoa, Lion, Stephen, how you doing? You did probs with connection though, got it sorted. Nice one, man. Yeah, it's a bit obviously gonna happen, isn't it, driving around a bit, but it's not a big deal, mate. It was good fun. watching you drive around. I like seeing cities and stuff. So, Ricker, how you doing? I saw Mukbang in the title and I thought I'd find your OnlyFans. Yes, Ricker. No, mate. I was eating some food earlier. That's what that was referring to. I've just split. All I was doing, I've been making this bowl and showing people. I was showing the roughing out process of chasing this part of the bowl out, which you can kind of see that way. That's how I do it. Yeah, and I've been chasing the bottom of here out, and then this is the one that I did off camera a bit. I finished it on camera basically. So I've just been making that smooth transition in there, as you can see. There's a little, I don't know, just feels good when if you're going to lift the bowl up and pass it to someone. It's like a grip, and it makes a nice uniform thickness from there to there, so it doesn't get too thick. So yeah, just been doing a bit of that from underneath, the work underneath. And then it got a bit late, so I split this log. I found this log in Hardwick Hall. You might have even been in the live, mate. I got this log. Is it that way? Might have been that way. There we go. Yeah, so I got this piece of wood and I split it because it already had a split in it. So I split it and I managed to get this little bit out of it. So I got this little sliver out of it, and I was just making like a crazy spreader type thing, but just messing about really, mate. So autocorrect hates my name. Yo, Mike. Hey, Rael, how you doing, girl? You good? So yeah, just been flattening it off, seeing if it is actually a useful piece of wood. It's a nice piece of wood. It's very slightly soft and punky, but I think once you cut it back to the grain with a knife and put a knife finish on it, it's quite nice. It's very thin on the edge there, so it's not going to come up too much, but it's kind of fun seeing how it would look when finished. It's just a scrap of wood in it really, but show a bit of it's just showing the finishing and how you would do that. Obviously you can do a bit more shaping with the blade. That's all right, no worries, Mike. I'm probably not going to be on much longer, to be honest. Get a roundy corner on there, like that. A very strange piece of wood, but when you look at the natural curvature of it, it gives quite a weird thing. So but yeah, I don't be on much longer, a bit late now, so it's all good. But not split very nicely, to be honest. For this, it's very thin, but just shows out of a scrap of wood you can practice, you can carve something that's of use. Of practical use whilst you're on there. So Pablo, how you doing, man? What is it? I'm just making a simple spreader out of wood. I've made the front very pointy. Could just answer a message on here, couldn't I? Be loads easier, wouldn't it? Than stopping and typing. But still fun either way. So bits out of there to thin this back off. So technically it's a spreader. It's just a simple carving, really. It's nothing big, is it? Nothing too exciting, but you can still make some fun times. Just showing that you can make a fairly simple thing that looks quite good just from a scrap of wood, really. And this is not even got green wood, this is dry wood as well, so I'll just show you. There we go. Got that out of the handle. Just get everywhere with a nice finish on it. I mean, it's a bit ridiculously big as a spreader, but still. Real good people. See how straight we are. So yeah, just a simple spreading thing, but it's quite a big one, so maybe you can make that smaller on the end. It's a little bit thin at that end, so it might be a good idea to make that a bit smaller, make it a similar size to this. Even that's pretty cool for a spreader, but it is very thin on that end. There we go. You can't really see it properly in this light either, but it's just a simple big spreader just to show the points that you need to get, which is cutting into here, some sort of roundiness on the end, probably some sort of roundiness at this end of the handle, how to get the thickness different, thicker handle, thinner blade, by digging in here this way with a knife, and here digging in that way. So what type of finish do you apply to the spreader? Well, Pablo, funny you should ask. Ooh, stick that there. I usually put some of this on it. I usually put this raw linseed oil. Don't slip. Yeah, that's basically the idea. But if you look, it's interesting when people say that, you see, Stephen, because the safety aspect is quite interesting with the knives, because obviously it looks like you're being really silly, but you're not. But yeah, raw linseed oil left out in the sunshine, Pablo, makes like a polymer. It polymerizes onto the surface of the wood, so it looks really good. I mean, that's not even finished. That's not even finished. And I bet you if I wipe some of this on there, on some of that wood, it'll just pop. It'll look amazing. I'll do it on the other camera so you can see it. But just give me a moment. I'll flip my camera. You'll be able to see the wood a little better. Yeah. So you just put a bit of linseed oil. There's lots of other things you could do as well. You could paint it, stained it slightly, you do a little bit shinier. But yeah, that's all right, Pablo. Thanks for asking an interesting question. That's all right, mate. But yeah, put that into there. You probably can't really see the difference. This light's terrible anyway, so. You do little mushroom. Yeah, you said that before, Steve. Yeah, mate, carve little mushrooms. Done a few of those. They're fun little projects, aren't they, mate? Will you say hi? No. Thanks, Stephen. But yeah, that would be the idea. Obviously, in a better light, I mean, I've got 3 different coloured lights on in there as well, and it's just shadows like everywhere. Jesus wept. Good practice. Yeah, that's it. Simple little projects, just good practice. That's why I'm doing this, because it's technically never going to be anything. But it's practice to see how your grain is in your wood. You can see there's a kink in it there. Practice to see how the wood reacts to the blade. It might not work this way, but cutting this way might work better. So you know all that kind of thing as well, don't you? Mr. Will, how's your day, mate? How was your expedition, dude? Oh, you made it. Thanks, Pablo. Appreciate you, man. I mean, I'm kind of waffling to some extent, just to, you know, just to answer questions and stuff. But that is something we're talking about with Mike. Basically saying, like, you know, tape measure, it's got to be dead accurate, blah, blah, blah. And it kind of ain't really, has it? You know, as long as the 2 sides are the same and they're parallel, it's going to be square and it'll be fine. You haven't got to be perfect exact with everything, have you? So, in a way, it's a similar thing with bits of wood. If you want to make a, I mean, that would make an awesome letter opener. That would make an amazing letter opener. Because it'd open everything. You could stick that in a parcel and just go, and just open the parcel. So, you know, I mean, I know I've put some finish on this, but it's not finished clearly. But this wood seems to want to cut this way better. Interesting what you're saying as well, Stephen, about the holds and stuff. The way you hold the piece of wood and the way you do this. I mean, I can't cut myself. All I'm doing with this is pushing. I'm holding it against my chest and I'm pushing a bit of the knife with my fingers, very gently actually. So I'm hardly holding it with this hand at all. Really, I can almost take my hand off. I just noticed it's not very nice to grip under there, so get a big one of them in there. So put more of a chamfer on that edge. All right, plywood. Thanks a lot, my friend. Dagestan. It was a good day. Went to the waterfalls and did some work on the house. Nice coats. That sounds awesome, mate. Canada. Hey there, bud. Running low in maple syrup. Okay, I will do. When will be your next project, Pablo? Probably maybe tomorrow if the weather stops being so crazy. If it's not so hot, maybe do some tomorrow. It's good to get a nice idea of how the wood reactions to everything. Yeah. So I see. I don't really know what this is, but I'm tempted to say it's oak, from the way that its grain is, and it's oak's kind of not. It's not so. Sometimes it's not very splintery. It's very like big bits of it can break away along the grain edge. So yeah, made that a bit more comfortable. You really needed to spread something with that, it would work. It's got that natural curve off the back there. But I'd say this is, I think this is oak, dried oak as well, almost starting to rot oak. Like, I think I could snap that if I tried. It's still pretty strong though. But yeah, there we go. All good. Sorry I've ignored everyone all night on this live, but I just can't concentrate on doing two things at once. Thanks, Plywood, mate. Appreciate you, brother. It's real cool to see you. Thanks for coming in. Whoop, 101 likes. There we go. Right, I'm off. I've done my thing. Thanks, people. Butter and whole loaf in one go, yeah. I mean, it's quite a chopper, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you could. I mean, if you're making sandwiches like a Subway guy or something, that's a good, like, get your tuna out there, get bits out. You know what I mean? Could be used like a fish slice, flip stuff over. But this is the thing: you start to realise that it doesn't matter. It ain't got to look like that. It ain't got to be like that. If it functions, it functions. You know. Hola, soy Fabi Misudas. Hey, Fabiana. How you doing? I don't speak Spanish, but I appreciate you being here. And it's got like a really weird wiggle in it. It's got an ergonomic sort of place to hold it. So you're just learning about the wood, aren't you, really, and how it reacts and stuff, like you say. So there you go. One spreader made from nothing. And I've still got a big log of it here, look. And make something, I don't know, I want to make something fairly substantial out of one of these bits, because it's quite a thickness. at this point. I'm just wondering what I can. It's a weird piece of wood, so I've got to kind of imagine what I could make from it. And it's oak as well, so it's going to be a bit mad. But hey, that'd make a good mallet. Oh, I wonder if that'd make a good mallet. Might just snap. It's very dry. Could try it. Who knows? If it works, it works. Yeah. I mean, it's not like the best. It's not the most complicated project, is it? But that's basically like the opposite of this project, which is obviously a bit more. I mean, it's not finished, and it's taken me probably right now. It's probably took me like 3.5 hours or something. I spent doing this. I've been taking films of it. I've been faffing around with it. I've been left it for a minute while I looked at it, what to do with it, and all that kind of thing. I've pretty much figured it all out now. But yeah, from a log to this, and you can see that it's just such a nice scalloped inlet in there, which feels really nice when you hold it. The idea is obviously if it's for serving something, just a nice way to pick it up. Feels good in the hand, can pinch it better. So do this side and finish it. Yeah, this is for Mark. He won it on my channel. There we go. Hey Adele, how you doing? I can feel myself getting really tired now though, so I'll have a quick chat with you lot. I mean, I can chat away for a bit. I'm just not going to be doing any work or anything because I feel a bit. But you all have a great day. Whoop whoop, you off, brother. Sorry, what's that say? Yeah, I filled it with chocolate peanuts, Steve. That's what I did. I filled it with chocolate peanuts, and then we counted how many peanuts were in, and whoever got the closest guess was the winner. So that was Mark. So that's what I've been working on. You can't see it really, but that's the end I've been working on today. Quite chuffed with that. It's pretty good. It's not too crazy. And the wood, I mean, if I put some of that oil on there, it's going to go. So appreciate you, Stephen. Thanks, mate. Hello. Inal. Big Max Woodworking. Hey, how you doing, brother? You good? I appreciate you, man. That's real nice. Big Max Woodworking. How are you, man? Good to have you in here. I'm kind of winding down from a little live. I'm not really doing anything right now. I've been messing around with this bowl. That's the underside of it. I've been messing around with this bowl and prattling around making a spreader after I split this big log of oak. But welcome in, man. If you, I'm interested to follow you, Big Max Woodworking. So if you want to leave me a comment somewhere on one of my videos, just I just put one on today. Just watching, working in the shop. Nice. What are you working on, bro? Yeah, if you want to leave me a comment on one of my videos, then I'll be able to find you because I can't like find you in my live. Stupidly, it's weird. But yeah, what kind of stuff do you make? Hey Bob, how you doing? Oi oi. NR Patel. Hey Mr. Caesar. Caesarea, how you doing? Luray River. How you doing? Good. Yeah, what you making, Big Max? Tell us all about it, bro. Got wood in my mouth. Show you best product. My best product. What, my best nut? My best thing I've ever made? Don't know. I'll show you a few things. These are some really nice pieces of wood that have been made into nice pieces. Beautiful spoons. And these are some smaller ones that are being made that I was quite chuffed with. Just starting to turn epoxy. Oh, nice. Learning as much as possible. Cool. Are you putting that onto wood, like a tabletop or something, yeah? I assume, anyway. This oak spoon is really nice too. It's a bit thick, but that lasts forever. You could pretty much just smash that and it won't do anything, it will stay. Yeah, I didn't really realise it was oak, but the way it's spaltered, I think it's got to be oak, really, and it's so square and smooth. South America, surname Peace, and you. Nice work, amazing. Thank you, appreciate you, it's awesome. And then obviously just there's a kind of fun spoon. That's a kind of fun spoon. So there's one out of scrap. Beautiful bit of wood. Can't really see it on this camera, it's very poor. I believe this is sycamore. Yeah, sycamore, I think. Cool little, like a stirring spoon. It's got a nice upward angle on it, so you can. And then little fun things like these, like a camp spoon or a canoe spoon. It's really quite cool, bit of fun. It's just a big piece of wood, it's never going to break, so you can put that in your backpack and you're never going to snap it or anything. Just a camp spoon, nice and easy to scoop things. Still needs finishing. All these spoons need finishing. But what I should do really is this, isn't it? And then you can see a lot of spoons all at once. So we've got spreaders, little teaspoon, got like a big, got a bloody rag there as well. Spreaders, these are made of cherry wood, cherry spreaders, like little different spoons. That's an ash one. There's a nice one, it's a nice little spoon too. It's not finished, of course, but there's a slightly bigger one. I made that out of a big chunk and it didn't go too well, but still good practice. There's one this one broke as well, as you can see. It's wonky, but it's a lovely piece of wood. Yeah, a lot of spoons. Baby ash. So all kinds of spoons in there. Crazy shaped one, shaped like a leaf, like a bowl almost. So yeah, lots of them. You're back in the UK, Max. How you doing, bro? Thank you, people. If you want me to come and subscribe to you, you can subscribe to me if you want. But if you want me to come and subscribe to you, go and leave me a comment in my last video. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they are quite satisfying. Sometimes wood. It's quite satisfying to use. Like a fish, like this fish knife. Came back yesterday. Yeah, I saw you. Are you still got jet lag? I think I spoke to you in a couple of lives yesterday, mate. Yeah, how you doing anyway? You good? You adjusting to the British climate again, or are you all good? I see new people. Get in, Max. Get in. But yeah, if you want me to subscribe to you, then go leave me a comment in my last video, which I put up about 3 hours ago or something. And I'll come and find you after. Different heat over here. Yeah. Well, more northern for a start, aren't we? Yeah. Whoops. Doing well, mate. Nearly 1.3. I know, not even looked. I was 1.24 earlier. Jesus, that's crazy. I've had a lot of people in this live today though. I broke it up by eating my food in the middle of it, and I shouldn't have done that really. I should have carried on what I was doing carving. But oh, you hit that now. Oh, have I? Awesome. Thanks, Max, mate. Appreciate it. What you on, dude? What you on? Tell us your numbers, Max, because you've been doing some awesome lives. I missed a load of it, mate. But man's got to eat. That's true, Nick. You know. Electro, Mams. I knew what you meant, Nicky. Yo, I'm subbed, brother. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. If you'd like, if anyone wants me to sub back to them, go to my last 1747. Ooh, getting there, mate. You're getting flying up. Was it 1.8 next? It was only 1,000, like, what, 3 weeks ago? Something like that. That's brilliant. Yeah, if you want to get me to sub back to you, because I can't, obviously, I'm in a live. If you leave a comment on my last video and watch it, that'd be cool. And just say something about it or say hello or whatever, I'll do that. So anyone who wants to just nip, you can go, if you click up there basically on my face, on my crash helmet, then that short that went mental is on 750,000. What is it, Max? What short is it? Which short is it, mate? What do I have to do with them? You hate your classmates. Fair enough. How goes the carving, Lions? All right, Coach Will. Yeah, appreciate, man. I was just working on this bowl. That's what I was doing. I was fluting this out as a sort of finger holding, just so when you lift it, you can pick it up with stuff in it. Don't know what you put in it. It's quite small, really, but I might end up going a bit deeper on the sides, making this a different sort of shape. But I'll leave that for another day. I'm going to get the shape of the bottom all finished how I want it. So I'm going to do this basically at this end too. You can see I started it already. I'm trying to get rid of this crack, see if that'll come out, and finish the bottom here. And then I'm pretty much just going to flatten these top bits. So I'm going to flatten that round bit there. I'm going to make it flat, and then get inside here and finish off the cuts inside here. So that's how it went today, kind of. And I just split a log. I made a big fish slice kind of spreader. You could kind of flip your burgers with it, or you could dunk some mayo, spread some mayo with it. But yeah, it's just a bit of scrap wood that I was prattling around with. So yeah, it went pretty good. Lad on the tractor trailer and he jumps in the tractor. Really? Dude, I don't know if I've seen loads of tractor things that you've done, but hello, Will, my friend, how are you? You sounds like you had an amazing day as well, Will. That's wicked, man. Blessed to be out there. What a beautiful place. Everyone should go and sub to Mr. Coach Will and Mr. Max and Electrofiction. Anyone here with a blue, then you should go sub to them, because they're all fucking great creators on YouTube. Got talking to people whilst on holiday and told them about what I do and got a few subs. Nice. There you go, Max. Spread the word, innit? People on holiday, they want to, like, I don't know, see the sites what they saw at the same day or something. It's quite cool, isn't it? Looks fucking cool. To smack some arse, yeah. It'd probably be quite good, actually. I should make a paddle, shouldn't I? Make a little paddle. Big Mex Woodworking. I don't know if you went and subbed to me, Big Mex, but appreciate you, man. If everyone wants to sub to each other, then just crack on with it. But yeah, give me a comment, Big Mex, and I'll come and follow you, man. I'd love to see what you get up to, what kind of work you do with your epoxies and stuff. The Cookie Duster, how you doing, brother? Another amazing YouTube person in here. Another great creator. It's just full of it, man. We know so many people who are just so fun at making videos. Nikki's probably doesn't even class herself as a YouTube creator, but she makes some amazing videos of the place she lives, and with great tunes on them as well. She's always got good tunes on the videos. So, you know, Mr. Max, Coach Will, all these people, great creators, man. Cookie Duster's been wandering around today. I think I've got your video still up here, mate. What have you been doing? Oh no, it's gone. I've had that many things, it's gone. But yeah, you were wandering around today. You had a video out, so loving your vids, Will. There you go, mate. Yeah, Will's on vacation kind of thing at the minute as well, so yeah, he's got some beautiful footage of the mountains where he's living. I caught your community post the other day, Will. I've been away this weekend, but looking forward to some of your other content. Yeah, he's been away, Electro. Well, he's been travelled to the mountains. It's beautiful, mate. Yeah, go and check his videos and his things out. Good, mate, as you. Yeah, everyone's a content creator. It's a collaboration of content creation. Well, thank you, Si. That's all right, Nikki. I can never comment on your videos, but I always watch them, and you've always got wicked tunes on them. So appreciate it, Big Max. There you go. And Coach Will, you've been following you. Oh, thanks, Big Max. Yeah, I'll follow you back if you leave me a comment. I know I keep saying it, but just in case. Adele, I'm in a win-win. I think we spoke about it before I went off on holiday. I filmed all around where I've been, filmed some of the things I've been up to, etc. Yeah, great idea, man. And I bet you've got videos for days coming up, haven't you? Went to Manchester. It's too hot for a ginger guy. Have you been struggling, mate? Struggling in the heat? You got a big hat on. Yeah, you went to Manchester and had a wander around there, didn't you? I saw it come up earlier. I get so many notifications, mate. It's crazy. But in the mornings, I usually wake up, go around everyone's things and like and comment and stuff. So I will see you in that. Good Cookie was in Manchester also. Oh, was he? I hear you, Cookie. You struggling as well? You do. You class yourself as a ginner, Nikki? Collaboration of content creators. Exactly. Exactly. And you're a collaboration of curiosities. So, and you're involved. So there you go. Yeah, it will be great to be a full-time coach, man. That will be amazing. What an amazing life change. Yeah, it's a life-changing experience, isn't it, really, to go live there? Your life will be different. You okay, honey? Yeah, you're correct. I've got the Terminal 2 in Manchester and the Ibiza airport as well. Yeah, that's what I mean. You've been to loads of places. It's great. Everything is content, Max. Even dunking biscuits in a cup of tea. I bet I've got a couple of hundred views on that. Whoa, Mr. Maxonian, we need to meet up, fella. There we go. Collaboration is live happening in the chat of all these amazing people who either make things or make videos, make content of places they've visited or things they're interested in. It's cool. This is what I always wanted to get involved in. It's the whole point of the gang or whatever it is now. But there's a whole, yeah, it's the whole point of it, isn't it, really? Yeah, a Cookie Duster versus Mr. Max collab off. I want to see that. I don't know, Max. I don't know. I was on like 2.3 or something last time I looked, about 2 weeks ago. So probably not the full 3,000. Actually, you know when you are can be monetized, Max. You know when you start your videos and you click to monetize it. Almost at 1,800 now. Nice. Yeah, we should do it. You guys sort it out. Let's get onto it. We all want to see it. You've said it now. But yeah, when you monetize, you know, and you go to set your settings down here, you go to community moderation. Can you put oh, you can't do it in here. But when you start your video, you can turn on monetization. Is that only there if you're able to be monetized because you've made it through the barrier or not? I don't know. 1,900. Whoa. 3,200 watch hours. Woo! I'm not. Johnny's not gay. Apparently, well done. Well done, Max. Yeah. Subs, that is. Don't know what the watch hours are. Yeah, you have to go to your page. I think it tells you in your analytics on your page. Is that right? So if that button is you're able to slide that across, then that means you've got the ability to be monetized. I didn't do it on this one. I should have done it on this live, shouldn't I? Fucking 100 likes. Fucking 100 and odd people in earlier. You got 9,000. 9,000 what? You've been here 3 years and you got 2 subscribers. So probably not actually, Johnny. You get an email. Oh, I ain't got an email yet. But the button's there and I can slide it across. We'll see. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet then. So yeah. But I am just waffling now because I was going to go to bed. But people came in who I wanted to talk to, like Max and Cookie and Adele and Nikki and yep. You had to fill in some paperwork about yourself. Oh, I haven't done that then, yeah, so I don't know. But that's what I was just wondering. I saw it earlier and I was like, oh look, it says monetization. Like, oh cool. So maybe it's not, yeah, not official thing, is it? Unsure. And Cookie's wandered off. No, it's all right, Adele. I still bump into you, don't I? Still bump into people's lives. I've been off the radar anyway for a bit, so after 3,000, yeah, I'll check it up. I don't think it's over that already, because you don't get as many watch hours from a live as you do from a video, obviously. Yeah, I was saying they email you links, right? So it's the same as when you like start going live. They'll email you and stuff, yeah. Yeah, super chats and stuff. You have to align with the advertiser's values. Exactly. That's this kind of thing. So some people have got loads of money, loads of subs and loads of watch hours, but they don't align with the values. So because they swear too much or they've got knives or whatever. Supposed to do the thumb up. Oh, okay, Jester. No worries. I didn't see you, mate. Hi, Electro. Cookie. Max was asking where you're based, mate. Worked your tail off. Do you have a knife sharpening setup you use? Yes, I do, Richard Mo. I can show you the basics of it if you want. These can now go on the things I've made pile. So, right, no, look. Yeah, this is my roughest stuff for sharpening. So I've got some really coarse diamond stuff. They're absolute crap. I've had them for years and they're just knackered, but they do work. They are still work as diamond cutters, even though they're very well used. That'd be cool, dude. Hey, Mr. Benz, how you doing, sir? You good? Stoke-on-Trent. There you go. Not too far from Mr. Max, I think. Stoke-on-Trent. Or is it? No, that's the other side. Not far, though. Yep, that's me. I think slide that thing you mentioned. I'm going to try it. Tactical Musket. How you doing, brother? Bins, bro, what are you saying? If I was a cat with toys, what food would you give me? Oh, fuck knows, Jester. It's a daft question. I'd give you some salmon and some fucking real fur so you could chew it. Did you guys about Donald Trump? Well, even if he is, that's a weird thing to write, so it seems politically charged. We can agree it can't be too far away. I'm towards Newcastle. Yeah. I used a two-sided diamond. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, these are only rough stuff. Thanks, Nikki. Appreciate you looking after. You're funny. Dog food. I'm good, thanks. Just sorted my dog's dinner out. Nice. There you go, Bins. Email your cookie. Nice one. There you go. Glad you're good, Bins. Cool, Mr. Max. There you go. There's a collab in the pipeline, isn't there? In the pipeline. So yeah, that's that. And I've also got some really rough stones. They're varying roughnesses, but they're pretty rough. They're probably like 150, 200 grit, and that's probably like 300 grit. That's probably about the same. They're about the same, those two. So they're carborundum, and I think I'm not sure what that is made out of, but it is a natural stone. Obviously, before I dropped it, it was this big, but I dropped it, so yeah, not a great look. But it still works fine, obviously. But I use that for like really rough stuff. And then I go through like medium coarse stuff. So I've got 400, and I just made these from wood with a piece of wet and dry, just paper glue. Stick it on with PVA paper glue. Jester was in earlier as well. Yeah, it was weird, but it wasn't harmful. It was just weird. Damon Albarn. Thanks, Suplexes. You think I look like Damon Albarn? Definitely warmer indoors. Stifling bins, yeah. It's cooler here now. I don't mind the nicer weather. It's just the room temp was a bit, yeah. Just have to whack the door open a bit, don't you? Off outside soon as the wife goes to sleep. What? How many kids are in the basement? None. By the way, about the other day, didn't mean to upset you. Tactical musket. I remember your name, yeah. It's alright, mate, don't worry. You've done a nice thing and come and said that, so it's cool, mate. Don't worry about it. I can't remember what you might have said, but so yeah, just a bit of wood glue, stick those on. So I've got 400, 600, 800, and 1200, or 1500. But they're pretty worn out now because I used them on my axe to redo my axe. So, and then go through those grits and end up on this beautiful vintage Japanese kingstone, which you can see I've had a kick on. It's a kingstone from Japan. And it's quite nice. I think it's about 6,000 grit. So it's a semi-wet stone, so it doesn't really have water. Just put water on it a bit. I use that's done. Oh, there's I had a spray bottle somewhere with some. They use like soapy water on that. So that's like the last stone I would use. And then I pretty much put these back. And then I've got a load of strops. So I've got a strop that I use for my axe, which is just a piece of board again, but with auto polish on it. Just sure. Still undecided. That's alright, Tactical. Yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Hey, Richard Love. How are you? How's the channel going? Much better outside. Yeah, it's nice out there, isn't it? I got the door open. No, you can't just a 69. You're mental. This is just auto sol on a piece of board. I've also got some other, it's like 300 and 400 grits, same as these ones here. But then I've got some strops. I bought this one first, and it's got a really rough, leather. It's really dry. It's horrible, and so you can't really get a strop on it. So bin that one off. It's not very good. And I've ended up with this strop, which is a lot nicer finish, very smooth. So I use like a standard stropping jeweler's stropping powder. So you rub that onto there, and then you can use that for your knives, and it works really, really well. It's real nice. So yeah, might just do this one knife, strap this knife, and then I'll bugger off. So smooth the thing down, and this is basically how I end up doing it. It's not the most stable thing in the world, but it does work. So just do a bit of that. Get the scratches out of the blade and give it a nice fresh edge. But I don't usually go past stropping these days in anything, really. Just strop. Don't try and go backwards to like 6,000 grit or anything very often. There's many ways you can do this. As long as you're keeping that angle clean and you're repeating both sides, you're pretty good. Basically, yeah, you can't really see it, but pretty shiny. Jester, what are you on about now, you div? Any recommendations on wood knot? Sorry if I've missed a comment in the middle of all that. It can be mod if you subscribe to me. I would highly recommend these for wood carving. The Mora, they come in this weird plastic sheath, but it does work, does its job. Swedish knife called Mora. M-O-R-A. Mora in Sweden. This is the 106 blade, I think. And they also do a slightly smaller one called a 120, which is a little bit shorter. But still real good steel, real good handles. You can modify them because they're cheap. They're like $20, $25 maybe, maybe like $30 or something. But if you look after it, you pretty much have that for life. So yeah, I'd highly recommend these Mora. You know, bins, exactly. Yeah, they make butcher knives, they make bushcraft knives, they make kids knives, they make little knives for cutting mushrooms, all that kind of thing. So yeah, pretty good fun. Hey up, Mr. O, how you doing? Yeah, they're pretty well regarded. They're kind of like the boring choice in a way, and they're cheap, but for the money, they're bloody good. They are bloody good. There's even a creation of one in Britain, Play-Doh. How you doing, mate? Luna Dog and Toad, how you doing, brother? Yeah, there is even one in Britain that's copied this design and used a very similar steel. and they're really nice, or very similar. So they would come out very similar, but more expensive because they've been made in small batches. So there you go. What's up, my Bumble Clark brother? What's up, hey man? That's brilliant, mate. But yeah, if you fancy just a knife for whittling, I mean, you can go for anything, can't you? Swiss Army knife, you can still use that. I've made this really sharp. That's proper, almost wood carving sharp now. So got that. Plus it's got a saw on it, so you can make little projects. So a Swiss Army, I mean, that's not the best steel or whatever, and people have been poo-pahing that, but you can whittle with it. And the other thing you can try for just general whittling is an Opinel. They make loads of different types of knives as well, but this one's a folding knife. It's very wide blade though, so not great for turning in wood. If you want to like turn your blade in the wood like that, it's not going to turn as easily because it's a lot fatter. But very, very sharp, very, very good knives. And I think these are like 20 quid or something. I think these might even be less than 20 quid. But it's got a cool little locking feature. Good for camping. Boring works. Well, they're like Volvo or something. They just work. Swedish, isn't it? Just like a Volvo, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's Swedish. It just works. But yeah, worth a shot if you want something like that. Great value, yeah. They are really good value. Mr. O, Paledo. Back at you, Nicky Noo. Hey. Hey, Jojo, how you doing, girl? You good? I already have one. Oh, one of these. Custom burned for a good look. Nice. Good luck, mate. Yeah. It's a good thing to do because eventually, obviously, the printing all just falls off. Good for filleting a fish. Yeah, really good. Because they've got a flat blade and you can run it. You can run it under the skin or you can run it across the bones. Pretty good knife. They come so sharp as well. It's not a Scandi grind either. It's a full grind. So the angle is from the very top of the blade to the bottom of the blade. It's a full grind. There's no grind along the bottom. This one's knackered, but it's still very sharp. So they're all good options for just simple stuff. Yeah. Crook knives are a bit different, but again, you could go with a Mora. You're probably better off going with a Mora than a cheap one. And I think the Moras are about €35. Back when I was first learning about knives, I never really considered Mora because I wanted a folding knife. Yeah, well, this is the thing. They're full tang, aren't they? So they do come in that kind of survival even though it's not really a survival knife. But they would work and they sharpen up nicely. It's just good steel, isn't it? But for everyday carries and shit, do you know what I mean? Going just something, that's the sort of thing I'd have on my belt loop. It's a total piece of shit from China, but it's got a cool feature where I undid these bolts a little. So, and I used to use it because on the back is a clip, like a belt clip. What I used to do is I used to use that as a money clip. Used to use it as a money clip like that. And put like notes in it. So basically like, let me try and sort this out with a bit of paper. So I put notes in it like that, like a money clip. Look, you can't really see what it is. And if anyone wants to rob you, they're not gonna, are they? But yeah, I don't carry it around with me anymore at all. Never even take it out of the house. But that was my money clip trick. So someone could try and rob you, you could be like, oh, here's my money. You can ninja sword them. Not here in the UK, obviously. Don't do that at home. But yeah, very well, thanks, Jojo. Nice. How you doing? Urban Makings. How you doing, brother? Hope you're all right, lovely. Mr. Bins, how are you? Tactical. Anyone here have experience on Terratic? Terratic. We need Carnage here, don't we? He'd tell you all about that. I've never used it, but I'm sure Paledo might know, or one of the other chaps from America might know. Fixated on Benchmade because of their axis locking system. All right. But they're still pricey. This is the thing, isn't it? It's like, what you're going to play? I mean, what's that? It's basically out of a Christmas cracker. It did sharpen up really nice, and then it got all blunt again because it's too thin, and the steel's crap. But it does still work for what it's intended for. But you know, this is the thing: is any sharp knife going to stay sharp? How many times can you know, think about a sharp knife and it's 50 quid, 100 quid? Yeah, end of the day, if you just box opening, that don't matter either, does it? So yeah, it's a funny one. It's a funny one to consider, isn't it? But yeah, anything you can get hold of basically is good, isn't it? Duck caller? No, knife. Yeah. You've actually been pretty pleased with my Icon folding knife from Harbour Freight. There you go. See, if they've got some decent steel in them and it stays fairly sharp, you know, you're good, aren't you? I mean, we're not going into battle, are we? You're just opening boxes or some shit. Bins, the fucking legend. Hey, Coach Will. Good, bro. Hope you're good too. Thanks, Bourbon. I'm pretty much knackered, but I'm good. Tic Tac is a Leatherman copy. TerraTac is a Leatherman copy that seems great quality from the videos. Interesting, mate. Yeah, interesting. You only carry your own self-made fixed blades. Fair enough, mate. I mean, if you're making the damn things, it's a good advertisement as well, isn't it? Pull one of them out on somebody, you know? It's good advertising, isn't it? No, I'm not familiar with TerraTac, but interesting. Chinesium steel, that Lions. Yeah, fucking made out of like ships that's been in a harbour for 2 years or something. Yeah, Chinesium steel. It's all right, but obviously as you get like the feather edge of the nice sharpness, the steel can't handle the sharpness, so it's kind of just got to be a bit dumb, like. But it's like I say, it's still cut you. Hermano Bins. Just face fucked a couple of beef tacos. Nice, Coach Will. Love face fucking tacos. You still at it? I've opened a few boxes in my time. Yeah, I bet you have. Yeah, it's 10 to midnight. I'm probably going to fuck off soon. Good point, Gav. My only fixed blade is a lasher machete. It's make me laugh while I'm doing other stuff. That I can cut down to about half size to fit my body type. Oh, nice. Lasher tactical machete that I cut down. Fair enough, mate. It's good steel, isn't it? You know, you can always repurpose big things, can't you, Dan? What? That waterfall? Oh my God, what a beautiful shit. Yeah, Will's been putting some amazing Staffordshire stainless steel is mint. Yeah, Sheffield steel. It's good shit, isn't it? I learned my lesson with Harbour Freight wrenches. It's snap-on or fuck your mother. But then again, snap-on, I mean, you can get cheaper alternatives that are fairly good. Depends how much you use them, doesn't it? It's nice. I love a set of snap-ons. I like a big King Dick set. That's what I'd like. There's a British company called King Dick, and they make fucking great tools. They would rival snap-on, definitely. My only fixed blades are big. I bought cheap from at a market in the Philippines. Cool. Hey Gav, how's you? Hello Jojo. Leatherman from the firefighting days. 20 years old now, still like new. Yeah? Did you use it? Did it get some batter in, yeah? I'm guessing those first couple of million Leathermans that they made were bloody good. And I don't know if they've gone downhill at all, but I know they've definitely not got any cheaper, have they? Enjoy vacation, Coach Will. I think he did, Bins. It's lovely. You well, Nicky. I'm going to dip now. Have a nice night. Okay, Tactical. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, don't worry about whatever it was. I can't remember what you were even on about. So I do remember you coming in though, so I appreciate it. King Dick ring podger, exactly. Yeah, I haven't got a King Dick ring. I've got one. I might have one somewhere, one spanner, King Dick. But yeah, they do ring podgers, don't they? With like a, well, you know what a ring podger is. It's for aligning holes in steelwork, basically, and then tightening scaffolding and stuff. Alfie Cromwell, yes, bro. Salam. You must be much more demanding with your wrenches than I am. I haven't had many problems with Father Freight. Certainly nothing to tempt me to pay snap-on prices. Well, this is the other thing, isn't it? How much do you use it? You know? If you use a tool every day, it still hasn't got to be the best tool. But, I mean, some tools are just made up out of nowhere, aren't you? You know these things? These crappy like ratchet screwdrivers, they come with like 1,000 bits that are made of polystyrene or some shit. It's the family homestead, that's right. And he's going to move there. I don't really do football, Alfie, but Forest, if you need an answer. Yeah, so one of the crappiest, like, the ratchet only works one way on this, which is good, because I kind of used it for a purpose. So what I did is I got one of these drill bits, which is, you know, basically like a countersink for the like deck screws or wood screws. Countersink bit, yeah. Fits perfectly in there. Right, and then when I've drilled a hole in something, got nothing to show you. Where I drilled a hole in something, there we go. Especially good on aluminium. But you drill a hole in something like that, then you can just use it as a deburring tool, because it's a ratchet as well. So even if it snatches, it makes a pretty good deburring tool. You just drilled a hole in something. So I don't know where I found that, in a drill box somewhere, and that was slightly broken, but it still works for the purposes of this. So I leave this under my drill. It's under my drill press all the time, and if I ever drill a hole, I can just deburr stuff like that. So some tools are not even proper tools, are they? Do you know what I mean? It's like just made up out of nowhere. Yeah, it got some stick. Yeah, I bet it did, mate. Going through windows with it and shit. Yeah, you ever seen those things, Electro? I saw it advertised it as a thing for fire, and I think it came from Europe somewhere, maybe Sweden or Holland, and it was like a pen, very much just like that, with a thing to put it in your pocket. But the whole thing was basically like a spring with a very hard point set in the end of it like that, and you basically pulled the spring back and it went and fired, and they'd use it like that on windscreens. Just lift it up and it'd like ting, as you lifted it, it'd slam back in and just go shatter the window. Thought they were really cool. You can actually buy them. I found them online. They were about 70 quid. But I thought they were really cool. Just keep it in your pocket and just go, and like you kind of let go like a catapult. And I thought that was quite cool. Say Iran. It's awesome, coach. I wrenched old race cars. Weren't we putting on Pittsburgh Pro on my L1 1LE, which his own built, but I learnt my lessons working on skid steers. Oh yeah, what's that, like go-karts? Yeah, broke down again yesterday. 2 blokes stopped and got us going again. They live at the back of me. 2 steam engines and an old fire engine, proper Fred Dibner style. Wow, that sounds amazing, Owen. You made friends with them now, yeah? Awesome. That's really cool. I want to go and see the steam engine with you, dude. I'll come and visit. Sorry, I've been fucking off YouTube, busy, mate. Off. So, well, that sounds amazing, dude. I'm glad this sorted you out. There is some good people in the world, Owen. Yeah. Lions, where you got that airband from? You don't mind me asking. Good for plants, especially sweet peas. It was where I found this. Put it, just found it and thought that's quite cool. Wonder what that is. It was at the lake when I went to the lake swimming last week. Good for plants. Oh, holding them up. Yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I didn't really think about it. Awesome, Lions. Thanks, Cookie Duster. I appreciate that. I don't know what it was I was saying, but always had a self-striking centre punch. That's what it's called. Oh, you got one of those that's just put your thumb on it, like for a woodwork, for metalworking. Yeah, destroyed them in milliseconds. Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? How like punching it might not work, but just going. Very knowledgeable, Lions. I'm full of shit, Jojo. Good night, everyone. Oh, night, Nicky New. You take care. I hope you're feeling way better this week, and it starts to like really change and you really feel better. But thanks for your modding earlier and all your stuff, what you do. Appreciate you, Nikki. Love to you. Take care and sleep tight. Electro, always ready to break into cars. Yeah, it was part of his profession though, Paledo. He was a fireman. So he spent many years in the service, 20 odd years, 22 maybe. Great tool to have in your glove box in case of emergencies, yeah. Getting out of the car as well, yeah. Oncologist tomorrow, so going to get some kit. Nice one, Nikki. That sounds good. Yeah, he's an ex-firefighter. That's ace. Cheers, Cookie, mate. Appreciate it. Sure, Electro. Sure. He was. Oh, you know the joke, Play-Doh. Saw him this eve whilst doing the nighttime sorted in Toad. Nice. That's good of him, man. That's really cool, isn't it? I bet you appreciated that. Good night from me. Good night, Nicky, love. You take care. Good night, sis. Sweet dreams, duck. Hey. Mr. O. Chucking ducks out. Good night, Nicky. See you next time. Yeah. And it's almost, it's bang on midnight. It's bang on midnight. So I'm probably going to leave it there. I've done 3 hours. That's all right, and it's not too crazy. I'm going to leave that there. And I don't know. See if someone else is on alive. There's a piece of steel in there. A piece of stainless in there. Where did that come from? But yeah, I'm probably going to check if anyone else is on live and go and get some sleep. Shabba, Mr. Loverman, Shabba. Hi, Play-Doh. I don't know you. I'd say hello to you, mister. He's a very knowledgeable person as well, Play-Doh. New kids in our Sunday school class, so I need to make some more signs. More signs. Make one of each name. Go live to make those signs here shortly. Oh, are you going live like in a minute, yeah? Enjoyed that, mate. I love to listen to people. You're welcome, Cookie Duster. You're always welcome in my live to listen to me talking shit. It's fine, mate. Just a bit of what's it banter. It's nice to actually spend a live in the workshop, actually like doing stuff. If I'd have met earlier, it would have been even better. But yeah, actually doing stuff and seeing some progress on some projects that I've been kind of working on. Seeing them turn up and turn out nice, you know. So yeah, looking forward to finishing the bowl as well. Don't know if Mark's even seen my progress on it yet, but either way. I appreciate you being here, Cookie, and it's nice. I'll be checking out your latest videos in the morning, so I'll see if I can find anything funny to write on them. Have you found the heat has interrupted your sleep? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Only 2 or 3 nights ago. Just hold on a minute. It's alright. Just checking my ma was alright. She wandered in and scuffled some paperwork and then buggered off. I was like, Yeah, it has a bit bins, yeah. Fuel filter was leaking and fucked. Oh no. Cancelled breakdown recovery Shabba. Nice one, mate. Crocodile Dundee. That ain't a knife. Might be a bit more than a minute. That's alright, Play-Doh. I'll pop in if I'm awake. Be good to see you again. Yeah, they're awesome to watch you doing them as well. Is the Wi-Fi involved as well? When I came to your live? Oh, you did? Did you see him live, Jojo? I missed it. Yes, it's cool. That's alright, Cookie, mate. It's good. Bit of ASMR for you. Having trouble getting the drone to link to my phone. Wi-Fi won't work. That's weird. What you gonna drone? Filipina Love. Hey, how you doing? Wonder Love, you good? Thanks for popping by and saying hello. It's awesome. Appreciate you. Certainly did mine last night, Bins. Hot and in an unfamiliar bed. Yeah, weird, eh? Hey, Filipina, you good? How you doing, lovely? You good? Welcome. Big love to Filipina Love. Cat's crying again already. Got my window open tonight. Cheese plants are loving it. Yeah, I bet they are. You're spraying them with loads of water. What do you want? What? Shut up. Fucking catch whines at you. Don't like demanding animals. How are you doing, Filipina Love? You good? How you doing, lovely? I reckon she's already connected to you in some way as well, Max, maybe, but... Hi, Cookie Duster, you good? You are a mod as well, aren't you, Filipina Love? Huh? Hold on a second. Thank you so much for popping in. I can't see you from your picture who you are, Filipina Love. I can, but I'm not sure if you are who I think you are. But thank you so much. How's Betty? No, Cookie's not either. Cookie should be. If he wants to be in the game. But you can't comment on my videos now. Maybe. I don't know. It sometimes works like that. But I thought Filipina Love was someone else. But it's good. No, you're all right, mate. I just made you a mod. In case you want to mod people up. But there's a lot of watchers, but not many people in here, so. But yeah, I've gone over my 3 hours. It's gone midnight, so I'm probably going to go and take my contact lenses out and pass out. So I really appreciate everyone popping in. 131 likes. You're awesome. You fell asleep, Corey. Good lad. Smiling and laughing. Yeah, Betty is beautiful. Thanks, Mr. Bin. She's sound. Hey. Is that the cat? It's a cat, Jojo, yeah. Cool. But yes, I appreciate you all being here. It's all wonderful and good. But I'm going to go and take my contact lenses out and get some kip. So thanks everyone for being in here. Electro, Nikki, Max, Cookie, Bins, Corey, Jojo. Who else is in here that is new? Filipino Love, Paledo, you too, Mr. O, Gavin on the go, and all you good people. You're awesome. Thank you so much for all the things you do on YouTube. I appreciate all your kindness and your likes and subs and comments and chat and shit. It's good banter. It's been a good day today. Take care, Si. Thanks, Jojo. Appreciate it. You take care as well. Good to hear from you again. Peace out, brother. Nanu. Bins. See you later. The Elite Wizardry. Shaman. Shaman Elite. Always great to be here, Si. Thanks, Electro, man. Appreciate you, brother. Night, Mr. Lyons and everyone else in here. Thanks, Cookie, bro. Appreciate it. Everyone else should go get some sleep as well because it's cooled down now. It's nice. Night, everyone. Night, Mr. Max. Appreciate you. If you nip on a live, I'll jump on for a bit. Mr. Max, just say hello. Take it easy. Thanks, Mr. Bins. Appreciate it. What's that? Freaking... What is that? Buffalo milk. I see it. Awesome, man. Good fun. Well, might see you, Mr. Maxus, for a while and say hello. So we might be in there as well, Jojo, if Jojo and Electro want to come in. I just need to stop talking for a bit and take my eyes out. So thanks a lot, everyone. Appreciate it. You're awesome people. Peace out. Love you. Bye. See you later, guys. Bye.